Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Nanatsu no Taizai, Imashime no Fukkatsu on episode 21, or you could call it the 7 Deadly Sins Revival of the Commandments. So, anyways, this episode right here was actually pretty cool. Really enjoyed it, and looking forward to the next episode. My gosh, it's gonna be really crazy. We have to it that the episode opens up with Gold Geass having to be taken in by the boar's hat, and we have to it there's a lot of customers enjoying themselves and Elizabeth being a little bit clumsy. As for Gold Geass, he is given some soup specialty from Elizabeth, which fails miserably as he barfs it all out. And we see to it that Gold Geass asks him like, "Why do you guys take me in? Don't go giving me this cliche, thinking that like we see someone helpless, we want to help out." But Elizabeth gives him some words of encouragement, like as long as you're still alive, you can still help other people. As for Gold Geass, he appreciates the hospitality and leaves, and he therefore tells Elizabeth without letting her know out loud, "You know, for some man who spent his entire life in darkness, you really radiate too much light." And we have to it that Elizabeth was trying to beg Meliodas to wake up, as she says like, "I can't live in this world without you," you know? And we see to it that there was a rumor about a ghost knight, and apparently he ends up showing up at the boar's hat. And surprisingly enough, it is Zarathras. After a couple comedic conversations here and there, Zarathras is brought back by a taboo spell, apparently the same as Elaine, which apparently Zarathras is pretty much like whatchamacallit, has some regrets knowing that he was unable to save Hendrickson and Dreyfus, or he just wants revenge on them. And we have to it that Zarathras was brought to Meliodas, and Elizabeth says like she's really upset knowing that Meliodas won't wake up, etc., and she can't do anything about it. We had to it that Zarathras tells Elizabeth, "Perhaps maybe you should ask him directly yourself," and ends up putting some markings on Meliodas and ends up using a spell. We go into Meliodas' memories where Danafor was destroyed apparently, and Meliodas was carrying a baby, which apparently is Elizabeth. And we see to it that that Zarathras and Meliodas did get along, and when Meliodas proves his strength, he manages to like join the ranks of the Holy Knight. And we see to it that there was a scene with Meliodas and Merlin where they will make the 7 deadly sins able to combat the 10 commandments, etc. And we see to it that that even Zarathras was actually really surprised to see Meliodas to keep himself in top shape after drinking so much. And we do see a bunch of bottles and barrels, etc. And we see to it that Meliodas says, "After 3,000 years, I can finally break this curse." And Zarathras like, "You live for 3,000 years? Honestly, I wouldn't be able to take it." Honestly, no one won't be able to take it. Even if you're immortal, it's still not enjoyable. I'm pretty sure of it. And we have to it that Zarathras like, "Hey, you know what? If you were freaking, I would have someone kill me or kill myself because I won't be able to handle that." But Meliodas says, "I can't though. I tried all kinds of things. The curse won't let me." And we had to it that it's revealed that Meliodas will come back no matter what, apparently, because of this curse. And Elizabeth has some hope that Meliodas will come back, and we get a scene after the memory interference after the memory thing with Meliodas. We have to it. We see Meliodas in the purgatory and someone talking to him. He even says like, "You know, for someone who has been afflicted by love and piety, you can only await for death," which apparently says like Meliodas tells him like, "You know what? Because of the curse you put on me, I can come back anytime I want to." But this person that's talking to him says like, "Yeah, but you know what? You grow into such a wimp ever since that one woman 3,000 years ago. With every death you take, I take your emotions and get stronger or turn you into the demon that like you once was 3,000 years ago. So how about we celebrate, huh, my son?" Which apparently like it's the Demon King talking to Meliodas and calling him his son, because he's been talking about the commandments and he's the one that actually gave the commandments to the Jikai, or the 10 Commandments, the elite warriors. and therefore he even revelations that like let's get along now and celebrate that you'll return to become the demon you once were. And we had to it that like Meliodas says like I would like to see you try. Now I'm pretty sure you guys might be wondering like why is the Demon King there? Isn't that a spoiler? Apparently it's not, because like we had to it that what's revealed in this episode, of course, along with the episodes back then, that the commandments were handpicked by the Demon King himself, and he gave them their commandments, etc., and so forth. And we see to it that back in Leonis, the commandments are taking action again, causing trouble. And as for the Holy Knights, apparently some of them who's protecting Leonis is pretty much unable to grab the weapons, and they can't fight because of Estarossa. Estarossa explains that the commandment that's given to him is love. Anyone who holds hatred in their hearts will be unable to like put damage or harm anyone, etc. You won't be able to fight anyone. So yeah, that's a really bad curse right there, because like you hold hatred in your hearts, boom, you're unable to do anything, and you're stuck in that situation for the rest of your freaking like for the rest of your freaking life or something, unless he's in your presence. We had to it that Escanor shows up and faces Estarossa, and Estarossa questioned like, why is my commandment not affecting you? And Escanor is like, honestly, it has no effect on me. Why would I hate anyone who's weaker than me? All I feel is pity towards them. And Estarosa's like, that's some mangy pride right there. And he even tells Estarossa up to his face, like, that is my sin. I am Lion Sin Pride Escanor. Wow. In the preview of next episode, oh boy. All you anime onlys, you better fasten your seatbelts as quick as you can, because it's gonna get hectic now. So if anything else, this was a pretty slick episode. Looking forward to the next one. It's gonna be fun. I really hope they do this right, because like a lot of fights in the second season of Nanatsu no Taizai felt really short, honestly. So if anything else, let's just looking forward to the next episode. Until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot toot.